Hello and welcome to another episode of BaZi podcast. And today we're going to talk about BaZi symbolic stars. Now, no matter if you have learned BaZi before or had your BaZi chart read by somebody, you will probably heard of this term called symbolic star, or in Chinese it's called 神煞. In BaZi astrology system, there are actually hundreds of symbolic stars. The most common ones you and me will know one way or the other is on this list here. Simply put, based on either your year pillar or day pillar, we will check against a formula to see if you have a certain symbolic star in your chart. So for today's episode, we are talking about romance stars, as in Tao Hua, although there are other kinds of symbolic stars that represents romance as well, for example Hong Yan, but we will talk about it in the next episode. For Tao Hua is probably one of the most important and popular symbolic stars in BaZi. Seem to be associated with our attractiveness, our charisma, and our ability to attract attention. Now, in the community today, we are all taught how to abstract and identify which are our romance stars and whether individual birth charts have romance stars presented or not. If you have romance stars in your birth chart, it means you're charismatic, or if you don't have, means you are not. Generally, that's what we learn, right? However, it is less common for people to talk about the quality of the romance stars in your chart and your relationship as a day master versus the kind of romance stars you have. Are you maximizing your ability to mesmerize? Basically, if you do not know how romance star works for you, then it's harder for you to maximize your charisma and plan your moves. So to keep long story short, let's go into it. So, Tao Hua only got 4 kinds: rat, horse, rabbit, rooster. Most of the time, everyone based on their day pillar or year pillar, they will have 1 or 2. That is their own. We call it 本命桃花. This is what we call 比合桃花, equality, same as me. Why? Because the day master is young wood, sitting on dog. So based on the dog, the romance Tao Hua is rabbit. So day master is wood, Tao Hua is also wood. So this is called the same as me Tao Hua. If you have this kind of Tao Hua, to maximize your Tao Hua potential, know that you will have more success with romantic partners who shares the belief of mutual respect and equal opportunity. So 大男人主义 cannot. 大女人主义 also cannot. Both of you must be equal. So when you're going out, pay attention, split the bill equally, go AA. Also allowing that person to care for you while freely expressing their thoughts. Because in your mind, you and the romance party is the same equal footing. Next, we go to another type of Tao Hua. The next type of Tao Hua is called 我生桃花. I birthed it. So the example here is 任 water sitting on dog, romance Tao Hua is rabbit. So because water gives birth to wood, 水生木, therefore the day master creates the Tao Hua star through a productive cycle. This Tao Hua is considered as the day master produced it. 他生的, he birthed it or she birthed it. To maximize this kind of Tao Hua potential, the day master should take the initiative to approach and to court and persuade that person. This kind of Tao Hua normally implies the day master has more 主动性. They usually take the initiative. So as I'm thinking about this, so does that mean if you cast your net wider, you will get more hits? Maybe, right? Higher engagement means higher chances of success. Since the Tao Hua star is a product of creation, this ability is strongly linked to their verbal communication. The way you talk is charismatic. The way you eat is charismatic. The way you drink water, very charismatic. So this sort of day master with this sort of Tao Hua, they tend to be more socially bold in the normal circumstances. But sometimes they 扯自己的后腿. They become shy all of a sudden. And the courtship hits a bottleneck. And this kind of Tao Hua, if not used for romance purposes, right? Take note that people with this sort of chart, they can go into the sales line because they are usually very eloquent. The more leads they have, the more they can convert and close the case. Next up, 生我桃花, it birthed me. I call it the mother Tao Hua. So basically the resource element is your Tao Hua. This is opposite to the previous example, okay? If you have this kind of Tao Hua, you should allow others to take the initiative to court you. Because this Tao Hua is resource element, that means it gives birth to you, it supports you. It's the opposite to previous example. You should allow others to take the initiative. You don't take the initiative. 别人主动，你被动. Remember this very popular formula in my time is called the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't 大搞特搞 because 你会搞错. If you let the other person take the initiative, higher chances that you all can close this relationship. Remember, if you have this kind of Tao Hua, you are more attractive than you know. If you are too forward, 你的 timing 错了, so it will actually decrease your chances. So if you are impatient, be more patient. Wait for the flower to bloom at the right time. Next, we go to the destructive Tao Hua, 克我桃花. In this example, the day master is young earth and the romance style is rabbit wood. So clearly the Tao Hua star controls. So since wood control earth, this Tao Hua will have the upper hand over the day master. So we call it, you can destroy the day master through the cycle of destruction. And this is probably the most dangerous kind of Tao Hua. So you must pay attention to it if you have this kind of formation. Why is it dangerous? Because this is an astrological sign, which shows the day master being controlled by his or her romantic partner. This sign is only okay in some circumstances. For example, if the age difference of the couple is very wide. And the politically incorrect example here I'm going to give you is, for example, Rupert Murdoch is to marry a girl half his age. Then like that, this Tao Hua structure is okay. However, not everyone can be as lucky as this girl. For most people, if you have this sort of Tao Hua, I think you have to understand that romance is not your thing. You are not good at that. And that's okay because relationship is hard. Just that if you're born with this kind of chart, it's harder for you. You will often attract domineering partner who wants to control you. They will try to limit your freedom lah, or they will just give you pressure for no reason. And most of the time, they don't know why. They just probably feel that you need protection. So if you have this kind of Tao Hua, you now understand why your boyfriend, your girlfriend, all of them want to know everything about you, want to check your handphone. Remember, huh? So finally, we come to the 我克桃花. This time is a good Tao Hua. In this example, the day master is young metal. The Tao Hua is rabbit. So metal cut wood. That means you got upper hand. This I would think is the most favorable Tao Hua because you can 随心所欲. So lucky lah you. If you think of relationship as a balance game, this sign shows that you are in control and you have the edge over them. You know how to balance things. Means you're very smart lah. It means in real life, 你很有办法. You have a way with them. No matter you are a girl or a guy, you have a way with them. They are okay with it. It's very strange. Relationship is a balance game. Relationship, sometimes I also don't know why. Anyway, if you have this kind of Tao Hua, it's probably the easiest situation. So congratulations. And this is how BaZi Astrology can guide you towards greater self-awareness and enlightenment. So I didn't invent BaZi and I didn't invent this. This is the source that I got this information from. All I did is I translate it and I present it to you. If you like this kind of content, please kindly like and subscribe so that you'll always be informed when the next video drops. Thank you very much and have a good weekend.